What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. You know, Glorilla is not a bad-looking young lady. I'm gonna be honest. She is, let's say for some of the brothers out there, I know y'all like the ones with the booty. Okay, y'all like the ones that's thick. All right, I like them too. So, and we understand that some sisters that are thin, it's hard for them to get some love, but it's a lot of brothers that still deal with them. And Glorilla is still, fairly light-skinned, fairly attractive. Even if she was dark, it'd be somebody that can knock you down. Like brothers, we like a lot of different stuff, right? So it's not the issue of what she looks like. The problem with Glorilla is she got one of them hood-ass deep voices. I mean, if that's one thing that really pisses black men off, is that voice that sound like you've been smoking cigarettes and drinking hella Bud Lights all your life. It's just hella unsexy, man. Just like, hey, what it is. Like, come on, man. You sound like you be shooting dice, like a dude I shoot dice with or something like that. And a lot of ladies are looking good, man. When they open their mouth, they're talking to you like, bro, their voice is hella, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound like a voice that you can know it's a woman's voice, but the vernacular is not something that is sensitive, that's sweet, that's affectionate. I mean, you get them in the bedroom and yeah, they can do that still, but you get what I'm saying? So Glorilla has been confronted about her lack of femininity. So she decided to do this little Beyonce dance. We're not going to play the music of the Beyonce dance, but I want you to hear what she's saying about the lack of femininity that she has. She's admitting it, and I'm going to come back.
Hey, No. Some real y'all, I'm here because I want to show y'all something. So I love constructive criticism. Y'all told me I need to work on my sex appeal. Y'all said I ain't got none. Y'all said I need to be more feminine. So here goes nothing. I'm finna channel my inner Beyonce, Sasha first.
All right. You guys heard that. This lack of femininity that people say that she has. This is all the way from the Essence Festival and everything else, right? I want you to consider who's telling her that. It's not a whole bunch of brothers in the Glorilla comment section that's saying that she's lacking femininity. Do you know who's telling her that? Those are women telling Glorilla that she has a lack of femininity. What am I saying, guys? That even in the feminist era, the nut quick era, all of those songs that she's had, the FU whatever it was. Listen, even the ladies are like, you're doing too much. The F Jigga Free song, you're doing so much. And that's interesting because that's what's gotten her popular. But it's so bad. A lot of ladies are like, wait a minute, Glorilla, this is ghetto. Wait a minute. Like, people are starting to see how damaging this is post Kevin Samuels now. Listen, I know a lot of y'all don't like Kevin. A lot of women don't like Kevin. But man, do I see so many women now checking women online. Even Kendra G, like, yo, you're not making sense. And what you're seeing is there's some ladies out there seeing that ladies are running amok, and it is having damaging effects. Because I'm gonna tell you what women are starting to see. Women are peeping together agendas that are greater than what I can really explain right now. That those agendas around, you guys know what I'm talking about. Women are competing for their femininity, and the more masculine you're acting like that, it's actually gonna hurt you with the agendas going around right now. You guys figure it out. Women are peeping that out now. People are having less sympathy for women because of the agendas going around in the United States, in the Western world. I'll let you figure it out. A lot of women don't even understand that, A lot of the independence and women becoming masculine and openly doing what you're talking about, it's putting you at a disadvantage the more you do so. Some ladies realize that now. And they're saying, Glorilla, you got to change this. We need to be women again. Look at what you're competing against in sports. People like Brittany Griner want you to be able to go head on and compete against, men who feel they're women now and getting into that. The more women act masculine, the more you open the door for Pandora's box. Men are trying to tell you this. Y'all don't see it. But some women are saying, Glorilla, your activity Glorilla came out of nowhere. Didn't she? Glorilla, you need to be a much more feminine than what you're acting. Go dance some Beyonce. And another thing that I want to talk about, for women who act like Glorilla, and we do have some, and I know some of y'all could be very nice people, right? Some of y'all grew up and you had to grow up in certain situations where you had to be a little bit more hood, more aggressive, depending on where you live. I get it. Let me tell you something though. That's not going to be no excuse for a man. A man it's very difficult for a man who is successful, who wants to be a provider. You ladies out there who don't get it, it's hard for a man to deal with you if you act like Glorilla. It really turns off all kind of provision standards off. If you happen not to be a rich rapper, and you'll never find Glorilla getting with a dude that's like a very educated, masculine man that won't, never. Those vibes are turned off when you act like Glorilla. It really is something that a man wants to get away from. A man needs a woman who is nurturing. If you don't know how to be nurturing, you could be a woman physically, genetically, but if you don't know how to be nurturing, you don't have some level of submissiveness. It's very hard for a man to be a man around you, and there's going to be continuous, and as we used to say in genetics, constitutive conflict. That's something else we got to talk about. If you're not going to be that sort of lady, the men that you're going to come across are going to be very weak. They will not be able to instruct you. They will not be able to add value into your life. They won't be able to because if you have a woman who's not like that, there's no way. That woman will run amok into her own desires. And when she does that, there is no understanding, no leadership or guidance that she can be under or follow. And traditionally, that's how men like it. Men want to also, listen now, we take advice from our women, and women have wisdom. But if you're a woman that you cannot be a man that you can respect, there's no checks and balance there. And men like order. Men love structure. If you cannot fit into that system, you're going to have every man you get with, you'll be able to, he can't do nothing with you. You will go into a life of complete chaos. That's how you see women that have 4 kids by 4 different men, 5 kids by 4 different men. And their life is a consistent, spiraling, chaotic situation. Because nobody can tell them nothing. When they talk about men that have value, it's never a man that can do anything that they can listen to outside of the bedroom. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm telling you. It always happens like that. So maybe Glorilla, which I don't think she can keep this up, will be a little bit more feminine. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you. Sorry, Bill. We're out.